What's going on, Lead Gen Beast? Matty Ice here, Leads for Locals. Got an awesome video for you today. I'm going to be showing you how to use something called a custom plan to help you generate and convert more leads. And I'm going to show you how to create it inside of GoHighLevel and turn it into an actual marketing asset that you can use to get more people into your pipeline, get more people on the phone, close more deals, all right? So just a quick little bit of background and context. A custom plan is something that I decided to offer instead of free quotes and consultations or free analysis, right? The typical, free things that people offer. And instead offering this custom plan because it's essentially the same thing, but we're marketing it differently. And I'll use the first initial type of custom plan I started offering was a custom business funding plan. That's the so the lending industry is an industry that I've been doing marketing for a long time. And so instead of offering these free quotes to get funding for businesses, we started offering these free custom business funding plans. And guys, I saw a huge difference in the response rate. And I started doing it in multiple different industries: credit repair, annuities, retirement, life insurance. You can do this in pretty much any industry. You just have to know, obviously the audience that you're going for, and package that into, what do we call it? Like a mortgage qualification plan, or, there's so many different ways that you could use this. But my point is, when I switched from doing the traditional free quotes and consultations and things like that to this custom plan, huge difference in the response rate. There's something really attractive to people about getting something customized specifically for their situation. So you're not going to want to miss this video. Make sure you stick to the end. I'm going to show you how it works and then how to build it inside of GoHighLevel. My only ask, as usual, if you find the video helpful, smash that like button, please. It does help. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the links in the description. Always got good stuff for you guys there. And if you don't mind, again, if you find the video helpful and you don't have GoHighLevel, please go through my affiliate link in the description. It really does help the channel. You guys are awesome. So the first thing I want to do is show you the funnel, because that's the funnel that we use, because that's important for how we get the information we need to create this custom plan. And remember, this custom plan, it's basically you're getting information up front using a questionnaire, which I'll show you here in a second. And you're taking that information and you're creating this custom plan, right? So it's a really great way to get a lot of very valuable information from your prospects up front before you even speak with them, right? Now, you don't necessarily have to use this specific type of funnel. This you could get the information on the phone. Simply offering that custom plan is it's much more attractive to people, much more willing to get on the phone with you and have you put this plan in place for them. So you don't necessarily have to use this funnel, but I think it's important that you see it just so you can get an idea of how how this process works. So we use a simple 3-step funnel. We have an opt-in page for offering some type of lead magnets. Sometimes it is the custom plan. A lot of times it's a free guide or a toolkit or something like that, just to get people opting in, right? That stays the same. But again, so the second part, instead of offering the free quote, the free strategy session, the free consultation that everybody offers all the time, instead, on that second part, we're offering the free custom plan. So now we have an actual, a real reason to contact them and a real reason for them to answer the phone, because they're requesting this custom plan. And the only way for us to do that is to get this information up front, confirm it over the phone, and put it together for them, right? So let me show you what that page in the funnel looks like really quick, and then I'm going to show you guys how to build this out, this custom plan. And I got to give a shout out to a client and student of mine, Josh from Credit Pro, and I'll have a link down below to his website if you want to connect with him. He's an absolutely brilliant marketer. He's really sharp. Does primarily credit repair. But a really brilliant marketer as well. So shout out to Josh, because he kind of took the custom plan idea and made it into what I'm going to show you today, which is the actual email. Because it used to be a document or a template document we would customize inside of Canva, download it, send it as a PDF. It worked, but it was a lot more clunky. He decided to take that idea and put it into an email, and it was absolutely brilliant. So shout out to Josh. All right. So here we go. This is the second page. This is where, again, get a comprehensive funding plan. Request your custom business funding plan. And it's a series of multiple choice questions that we ask using the surveys inside of GoHighLevel. I'm not going to break that down too much. I want to show you more how to build like the actual custom plan email that you can send to people. You can go over with people on the phone, but we're using surveys to get information up front. Again, these are typical questions. Like, what are the top 4 or 5 questions you normally ask somebody, like if you were to cold call them and they say, yes, I'm interested in what you're offering. You have to get some information from the person in order to see if they're qualified, if they're a good fit for your business. What are those questions that you ask? You put them into the survey. That's what we're doing here, right? So when it comes to funding, we're talking about credit score, gross monthly revenue, business credit, other loans, what do you need it for, how much you need, blah, 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 right? So they answer these questions, all right, which obviously that gets put into GoHighLevel. They give us their first name, email, and phone number. We're letting them know that we are going to contact them to confirm the information and go over their custom plan with them, all right? So we're setting the expectation that they're going to be contacted when they request this plan, right? So it creates a much higher intent lead, okay? So, and then after they complete this, it takes them to the appointment to choose a day and time. That's where, again, we don't even offer consultations or strategy sessions. We say, choose a day and time below to go over your custom plan, right? It's all about the custom plan. And again, it just creates a much higher intent lead, right? They're much more likely to pick up the phone and be much more receptive to the conversation or open to the conversation, right? So that's the funnel. I just think that's an important part to understand. Again, you don't necessarily have to use a funnel. If you're running Facebook ads, for example, or you're doing direct outreach on a social media platform, you can have a link to request a custom plan. Give us your name, email, phone number, maybe, what business you're in, or, like a couple of basic questions on the form, like, hey, tell us a little bit about your situation so we could put this plan in place. And then you take that information and confirm it over the phone with them, right? It's really that simple. So again, you don't need like a big, crazy funnel or anything like that, but it's important to I think, to see how that process works. Okay. Now, once people request their custom funding plan, all right, for those of you that are new to GoHighLevel, that information is put into their contact profile. So if you go to additional info, you can see the answers to the questions that they provide in that survey. You click hide empty fields, and all of the fields that they completed in that survey would show up here. So you have this information up front before you make the call to put this plan in place, right? And that's really, really powerful, guys, because at that point, again, you're not cold calling anymore. You're calling to give them the plan that they requested, all right? Now, you could you don't necessarily have to have exactly what I'm showing you here. But again, I just think it's a really, really powerful marketing asset to have. And so we're going to need a few things. We're going to need to create some custom fields. We're going to need a form. We're going to need the email that we're going to create where we insert the custom fields, and then we need an automation. All right. So the first thing that we want to do is create a custom field. Create the custom fields for the custom plan. Now, again, I'm going to use what I'm using as an example, what I'm using inside of the SaaS product for the funding industry that I work in. All right, and we're going to come down to. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm in custom values. We need custom fields. My apologies. All right, and then so you see here, and I'm not sure why they're out of order here. So custom plan. And there should be one more here. I don't know where it is, but honestly, it's not. Oh, here it is. All right. So this is where you're going to, the form that we're going to be using in order for you to automate this. After you confirm the information that the person has given you, what are the pieces of that custom plan, right? In this particular case, when we're talking about funding as an example, they're going to need certain required documents based on what they're looking for. There's going to be a certain loan amount that we think they're going to qualify for. There's a certain loan type they're going to be able to qualify for based on the information they give us. And then we have an additional info where if you have additional recommendations or information that you want to provide, you can do that. All right. So we have 4 main fields here. It's really going to depend on your business, how many fields you're going to need. All right. Once you have your fields created there, we're going to create the form for it. So let's go to sites, and we're going to go to forms, builder. And again, guys, these custom fields, what we're doing here, this is what's going to allow you to automatically insert this information into the email, the custom plan email that we're going to send to your prospect automatically. And it's going to automatically input that information that you've put together for them, right? It's really, really cool. You'll see it once we start building the email. All right. But you're going to create a new form. I'm just going to open up the one that I have here. I called it custom plan document. First name, last name, email, phone number. And again, this is something that you are going to fill out either before you make the call using the information they provide in that survey, or on the call when you get them on the phone. Like, hey, Mr. Prospect, calling you about the custom plan. Let's go ahead and start putting this together. I just need some basic information. All right. Again, in the case of funding, what's your gross monthly revenue? What's your credit score? Do you have any other outstanding loans, bankruptcy, et cetera, et cetera? You do your thing on the phone, getting that pre-qualification information. Once you have it, you're going to fill this form out. And I put it on a web page here. I'll show you that in a second. All right. And then GoHighLevel is going to take that information, insert it into the email, send it off to them automatically. It's freaking awesome. All right. So the first name, last name, email, phone number, you want to make sure that this is the same as what they initially provided to you. Otherwise, you can end up creating duplicate contacts for yourself. So whatever initial email that the prospect gives you, you want to make sure that's what you use here, right? But it's very simple to create this form. You're using just the standard fields, first name, last name, email, phone in the beginning. And then right here under custom fields, you'll see the custom fields that we just created. All right. You can also create one just down here at the bottom, add custom field. And these are going to be what do you call it? Text. Well, primarily, text custom fields. All right. So you're going to click text and you name it. And in this particular case, we named it custom plan dash whatever this particular field is that you're going to be like as far as the information that you're going to be providing to them. You click save, it creates the custom field. I guess I should have shown you how to do that in the actual custom fields part right here. So if we click add custom field, it's the same exact thing though. Click text, name your field. The placeholder doesn't matter. Click save, you're good to go. Same exact thing. So you can create it in either place inside of GoHighLevel. Let's go back to the form though. If we click on options, you want to just on submit message, click success. You don't want to be like, I guess it doesn't really matter because you're filling this out anyways, but no Facebook pixel events or anything like that. Go ahead and make sure you name the form as well. All right. Once you have your form created, you have all of your custom fields here, and to add your custom field to this. So we just created one. You're literally just going to click, hold, and drag this over. All right. And it's already here, but they'll populate onto the form once you do that. All right. So you have your form created. Now, for me, it's just easier because you can, I guess, technically open up the form if you want. For me, it's just it's easier to put the form on a web page for yourself. And it's just a lot easier. So I'll give you an example. Let's see. Under Funding Hero Funnel, it's where I put it. So you can create a brand new funnel for this. You can just add it as a step in another funnel that you already have. It really doesn't matter because you're the one going to be that's going to be using this anyways. So you click add new step or add new funnel, whatever. All right. I'm just going to open up the funding plan document here. I started with just a blank page. All right. Let's open this up in a new tab. All right. And I put some text up here to give instruction to my clients, but if you're using this yourself, I mean, you know what this is for. All right. But I'm basically saying, complete the form below to customize the plan for your prospect. What you put in the form will automatically be inserted into that email that I'm going to show you guys how to build here in just a second. But you can add your text there if you want. To add your form, you're just going to add an element here, click form, and also do it right up here, add element, form. All right. You're going to select your form, custom plan document, boom, you're good to go. All right, let's go and get rid of that. All right, and then to fill this out, I mean, basically all you're going to do is, so I don't have a URL here because this is, again, the snapshot for my SaaS product. But anytime you get one of these custom plan requests, you're just going to open this page up when you have that information, and you're going to fill it out for the prospect. That's literally all you're doing here. All right, now, how do we actually create the email that's going to be sent automatically when you fill out this form for your prospect to put that plan in place? All right, so let's go to marketing. We're going to go to email builder. Okay, and I'm going to show you the design that I created. You don't have to do this. It could be a very basic email with just your logo at the top, and then the information inside of it, maybe a button at the bottom. So you can create a blank email if you want. I like using, where is it? Which one is it? I think it's simple. Yeah. I like using the simple template that GoHighLevel gives you, but you could start with a blank template if you want and just drag whatever you want into the email. It's totally up to you. Again, I'm just going to show you what I've put together here. It's nothing crazy, pretty basic stuff. So custom funding plan document email. And basically what we're going to do is up here at the top, we have the logo. All right. So you would insert an image up here if you want your logo in the email. I use custom values a lot in the email builder. You don't necessarily have to do this. You can literally just upload your logo just to keep it simple. I'll have a link down below on how I use custom values inside of GoHighLevel. They're freaking awesome. They save you so much time. But just to get started, you don't necessarily need to do that. But that's just why you don't see the logo here. So insert your logo at the top. Right here, I added a 2-column row, which, whoops, I got to remember how I did that. I think it's right here. Yeah, you drag this over here. All right. And basically the content I use right here is an image and then some text. You would just put your name, your business name, maybe, short bio or something like that. Or if you want to put your phone number there, that's fine as well. But again, I'm using custom values here. That's why you don't see anything. You don't have to do that. It's up to you. All right. Just keep it simple. I changed the background color, whatever, just to create, I don't know, a better looking email, I guess. Right. And then right here, we put some additional text, custom funding plan for, and it's going to automatically insert their contact name. Now, to do that, you're using custom values here, and all you're going to do is contact, full name. That's it, right? And it's going to automatically insert their name, which again, this is so powerful, man. I don't know a lot of people that actually do stuff like this. When people see this and they actually get a deliverable, it takes it from being like a regular phone conversation to, no, I'm actually going to physically send you something here. You're going to get an email with an actual plan that you can follow. All right. And you break that down with them. And then, I didn't complicate the text here. Again, this is really going to depend on your business and your industry. But just to break this down, I'm saying here, and again, this is a text element inside of the email. This custom plan was created using the information you provided. It may change as time passes, just depending on your business or your situation. But based on where you're currently at with your business, this plan contains the best options for funding at this time, et cetera. All right. And then this is where we start inserting that information that you put in, that you inserted in that form. All right. And that's what's happening right here. Okay. So basically, I just created text here. It's a headline. I like doing this when there's, it's going to be a longer email. It really helps to break up the text, makes it a lot easier for people to consume, because you don't want to send just one really, really long email with a bunch of text. You want to break it up a little bit if you can. All right. So I I broke this up into sections, best loan option. And then right here is where we insert that, the custom field information that you insert in that form. To do that, you're going to click custom values. You're going to go to contact and scroll down. And right here under custom fields, you're going to be able to find that custom field for that particular part of the form that you filled out. And it's going to automatically insert that information, guys. It's so freaking powerful. That's why I love GoHighLevel. They just make this so easy. And so literally all the information, you're just gonna insert these custom fields, break it up into different sections within the email, and maybe give it a little bit of an explanation about what this is, what part of the custom plan this is, why you came to this conclusion, et cetera. Right? In this particular case, when we're talking about the loan option, lots of different types of financing. So we're explaining that there's not one type of financing that you can get. Right now, this is what I believe you have the best chance of qualifying for. This might change, blah, blah, blah. It really comes down to knowing your audience, knowing your service. All right. Loan amounts. Again, we just inserted the custom field right here. This is the loan amount we believe you can get, blah, blah, blah. All right. So that's the body of the email, where and how you insert that custom field information from that form that you fill out, so that it goes to your prospect. All right. And then at the bottom, this could be book a call. It could be a link to an order form. In this particular case, this is a link to my client's application link, because this is just a custom plan. Like, this is what we're going to do, but we still need to fill out an actual application with the lender. In our particular case, that's just how our sales process works. Yours could be a lot different. So we add a button down here, which links to the next step of your funnel. Okay. And gives them an opportunity to do that. And that's it, guys. That's how you create the email. We still need the automation, so stick with me. This is if you want to automatically send this out. Now, you could send this manually if you want. If you want to wait till you get people on the phone to send this out, you can do that. In that case, you wouldn't need really need an automation. I recommend having an automation. We'll get to in a second. But let's say you just want to send this to a prospect manually, one at a time. All right. Obviously, under settings, you put your subject line. We put, here's your completed custom XYZ plan, whatever they requested. Keep it consistent. And then you click send or schedule. And then you find your prospect here. You do a search for their email or their name. You click the checkbox. All right. Review and send. Boom, you're good to go. If you want to do this manually. All right. If you want to send this manually without automation. I'm going to show you right now, though, how to create this automation, and we'll wrap this up. All right. So what we're going to do, this is very easy, guys. We're going to go to automation. We are going to create a new workflow. Our workflow trigger is, what do you think it is? It's going to be form submitted. Very, very basic. All right. New workflow trigger. We're going to find form submitted. Okay. Add a filter. We're going to find the form, that custom funding plan, or the custom plan document form that you just created. That's the one that you're going to be filling out. That's the one you want sent out automatically with all that custom field information. So anytime that form, you submit that form, it's going to do whatever you put in this workflow. For me, so I'll just show you what we have, what I put together in ours for our SaaS product here. Let me find it. I don't think I created a folder for it. Nope, right here. All right. So we're going to send that email. Okay, and we're going to select that template that you just created, that using the email builder. We're going to just select that template. It's going to automatically insert the information from the settings tab. So, make sure you have your from name, your business email address. This needs to be what you have connected through Mailgun. Otherwise, you're going to be getting sent to spam a lot more. Select the template right here that you just created. Click save. All right. And then the system is also going to add a contact tag. All right, custom plan sent. So that way, if you want to search for people that you have sent the custom plan to, maybe you want to create a lookalike audience for Facebook ads, maybe you want to do an email or text blast to them, whatever. It's going to make it a lot easier to find those people if you add a tag. From here, we also add a note. And the reason I did this was so that my clients could get really easy access to the information they provided in the custom plan if they need it later on. That way, they don't have to go find the email in the conversations tab or anything. They can literally just go to the contact profile and it'll be in their notes section. This could save you a lot of time in the future. It takes you 30 seconds to set up. And we're pretty much doing the same thing here. So you're going to, as we did with the, with the email. So click the plus sign. We're going to, let's see, where is it? Is it add note or create a note? Here we go. Add to notes. Okay. That's what you want. I'm going to cancel that. Just showing you how to get to it. All right. And then in that note, you're just going to insert the custom fields. So under custom values, we're going to go to contact and then scroll down to custom fields. You're going to, okay. You're going to insert, I don't know why that's not working. Insert the custom fields from the form, just like you did in the email. All right. So that's how you create a note for yourself. And then we also create a task call to go over the custom XYZ plan that you just created, have it due in one day. You may or may not need this. I just like using tasks to create reminders about, hey, we need this. This is who we need to follow up with. This is what the follow-up is about, etc. Helps you stay a lot more organized. All right. Then you click save, publish it, save, and you're good to go, guys. You now have an incredibly powerful marketing asset inside of your business that you can now use in all of your marketing, whether it's direct outreach, paid advertising, it doesn't matter. Seriously, I'm not kidding when I say this. The core marketing asset that I use for pretty much everything, all the marketing that I do and all the industries that I do it in is the custom plan. We do offer guides and things like that for different industries up front. We use that as a lead magnet, but you can use this custom plan as a lead magnet too. We see phenomenal results in our Facebook ads offering this free custom plan to people. So this could be your core lead magnets for getting people opting into your funnel if you want. But at the very least, just adding it as part of your funnel. If you're offering a free guide or ebook or report, instead of offering free quotes, analysis, report, consultation, strategy session, whatever, offer the custom plan, man. I'm telling you, it makes such a huge, at least in my agency, in my experience, it's made such a huge difference. So get this up and running, guys. I hope that was thorough enough. I'm pretty sure I covered every piece of how to create this. If you do get stuck on something, you need me to clarify something a little bit more, leave a comment down below. Happy to do that. Any questions? Would love your feedback on this too, guys. What do you think about this? I know it works, but I would love to hear your feedback. And yeah, that's it. I appreciate your time, guys. I really hope this was helpful. And yeah, I will talk to you in the next one. Hope you're crushing it. Talk to you later.